What's up everybody, Dan here with No Coast Surfers, coming in with a new updated tutorial on board slides. This one is a little bit of a review if you saw our old one, but there's some new visuals here, and as you know, this is kind of the primer for the 360, so it's a great tutorial to watch through, and really, hopefully these new visuals help you dial in this trick. So let's get started. All right, we are back with a new update on the board slide tutorial. As you may remember from the old tutorial, this is a pivotal trick into learning the 360. It gives you two things: great board control. It also helps you learn fin release. Even if you're on a skim style board where fin release isn't as big of a deal, the board slide still can be a great trick to help you learn the board control. It puts you in an awkward position where you're really sliding and can develop board control that'll help you in either surf or skim style 360s. So I know some people will call this a lip slide. I'm going with board slide. To me, a lip slide would require that back foot to come over the lip of the wave. But I'm coming from a skateboarding background. I know things don't always translate one-to-one, so if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments what the correct terminology is for this trick, but I'm going with board slide because that's what makes the most sense to me. All right, let's take a look at some video. So here is a board slide. We'll slow it down a bit. We'll watch it in slow-mo. We're gonna pump a little bit, come up to the wave, pivot, slide, pivot, right away. So pivot, slide, pivot, right away. All right, let's watch that in real time. Pivot, slide, pivot, right away. So where do we start with this trick? How do we approach this trick? So you want to drop back in the wave like most tricks. Drop back as far as you're comfortable. You don't want to have to pump a ton to get back into the wave for this, but drop back however far you're comfortable, where a couple pumps will get you right into that sweet spot. After a couple pumps, what we're going to do is we are going to take a quick carve. So now here's the beginner mistake. This is what you have to watch out for on this trick. This carve right here, that is not a carve to turn me up the wave. What that is it's taking my forward momentum and introducing a quick change of directions. And what that will do, that change of direction will release my fins. So you'll see I carve pretty hard. You see that splash up on the toes? That's me carving pretty aggressively. And between that forward momentum and this perfectly sculpted dad bod, the fins don't stand a chance. Right about here, they've let go. They're not holding anything. And you can see this pivot get more aggressive faster. That keeps me off the top of the wave and keeps me from going up and over. So as soon as those fins release, you'll see me quickly get on my heels and flatten that board out on the wave. So this is when we're sliding. This is when you're going to feel the most uncomfortable, when that board's sliding. You may slide out, you may slide down the wave. Beginner, not mistake, but the thing you'll run into as a beginner most of the time is once you get up and sliding, you're going to slide probably down the wave. A lot of times you'll slap the wave on the way down, but you can recover from that. So you don't always, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to fall, but what it does is it kind of kills all the style of the trick. So what you want to do is, if in this video here, if you see my board, it'll start to slide down the wave. And at this point, I know I've gotten the most I can get out of this trick. I've slid it as far as my momentum will take me. So I'm going to control the exit by pivoting out and riding away. So front foot comes back square to the boat and ride away. That's basically what happens from the knees down. What happens with the upper body? We can't forget about the upper body in any trick. You always got to be control of all parts of your body in surfing. Your body needs to be ready to surf in any position, whether you're 180, 90 degrees, always keep your body in a position to surf. So upper body, as my board pivots around, notice my front shoulder really doesn't move. So I square my hips up. We got a nice little booty shot there. Point your backside to the boat. Keep those shoulders parallel with the wave. If you overcommit with that shoulder, it's going to be really hard to bring it back. You're probably going to just shoot out the back of the wave. Keep those shoulders parallel to the wave. Pivot the lower body. Up, where am I looking on this trick? You can spot it here. I tend to look just past the nose of my board, past towards the boat side, or directly at it. You can get real styly and look back into the boat. I don't have that kind of flexibility, so I tend to look right just past my nose of my board. Upper body really doesn't do much except hold our position in a place that we can come back from this trick. As soon as I feel the board start sliding out on this one, I'm pivoting back and riding away. All right, so let's just kind of walk through the whole thing one more time. Drop back in the wave, give yourself a couple pumps to get some speed. We want that forward momentum. Right towards the sweet spot, I'm gonna do that aggressive carve to quickly change directions of that board. Fins, let go about here. They're saying I can't do this anymore. I'm out of here. Heels back down off that carve. We're sliding flat across the wave. Sliding flat across the wave, shoulders parallel, eyes spotting the nose of my board. I'm starting to slide down the wave right here. As soon as I start slide down the wave, I don't want to ruin the trick with a sloppy exit, so I'm going to pivot and ride away. I hope that visual helped a bit. If you have any questions on this trick or need any help, feel free to leave it in the comments below. We try to respond to anything. Track us down on Instagram, Facebook. We're always responding to messages for people looking for help. Doesn't matter if you bought your board from us or not. We don't care. We're just here to kind of help you dial your riding in. So if you like what we're doing, feel free to hit the website, nocosurfers.com. Grab a Wakesurf towel, grab a hoodie. Any of that is appreciated. But as always, feel free to reach out if you need any help. We're always here to help you dial in your surfing, your gear, anything you need. Feel free to reach out. Thank you.